What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Grassroots to Greatness, and we have arrived temporarily in our trailer tent dandy in Bromley. So I've been allowed to pitch up at the ground. God bless them. They've let me pitch up there. A bit of security around, should be all right, should be okay. But we do need to find somewhere to live. So I've been looking around and I've managed to find this place, and I think it's going to be all right. So it's £997 a month, which is around about £220 a week, roughly. So it's all right. It's got, look at that, it's got a lovely little garden. Comes with a shed style thing, and it's not the best, but it will do for while we're here. It's only renting, we're not buying. It'll do for while we're here. But this is going to be our home from now on. So I'm looking forward to being there. But anyway, enough of that. Let's crack on with the beginning of our, I was going to say of the season. It's not the beginning of the season, the beginning of our Bromley adventure. Right, so they've not been on the best of runs, let's be honest. They've not won a game for quite a while. Since they beat Macclesfield, they've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games without a win. And we come up against Tranmere today, first of all, and they are 5th in the league. If we have time, we may face Aldershot. Oh, that'll be it could be a possible double header for you, so that's something you may not look forward to, but it depends on time. Like I say, in terms of the squad, I haven't had any chance to do anything in terms of bringing players in and stuff. I just want to have a look in here. If Allen, we're going to loan him out. I want to promote Alan Dunn to the first team, and Reece Alassani I want to promote as many as they can. If Alan is going to go out on loan, who was it who wanted him? East Thurrock United are after him, so he's going to be going out there. But in terms of the squad, you can see we've got relatively good players. I mean, Latif is a decent striker for this level. His stats aren't quite what I would hope or would really have wanted, but he's doing a good job. You know what I mean? He's doing a very good job, and he's the top goal scorer in the league, so he's got to be getting something right. You know what I'm saying? You don't become top goal scorer in the league by accident. In terms of potential ability, we've got 2 lads on loan. Anthony Spiro is on loan from Norwich. He looks okay, can play out on the wide positions, that's good to know. And Oscar Borg, he's on loan from Aston Villa. Again, not like a world beater, but for this level he's decent. Ben Winter, he's a good defender at this level, so I'm pleased to have him on board. Ambrose Gnahor, is it Nahor? I think it's Nahor. We'll call him Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is a decent striker for this level. Not really hit the goals that they would have liked him to have hit, but he's been around a little bit. Look, not really done a lot, but hopefully we can perhaps get some good performances out of him going forwards. And then there's players like Dominic Vos. We had a quick look at him last episode. Frankie Sutherland, former QPR player. He's a good player for this level. It's a very rinse and repeat, really. They're all good players for this level. You could get something decent out of them. Oh, Tyler Belford's here. I didn't realise that. He's been recently playing for AFC Hinckley because his dad was the manager there, but his dad's left now to go to Romulus, I think. I'm not sure if he's followed him there or not, but he is our goalkeeper, or backup goalkeeper for this save. So we'll get to learn the players as we go along. Who's Boris Kipia? I like his name. He's our right back, apparently. So yeah, I like him just simply for his name, no other reason. Where's he from? The Dominican Republic of Congo. How exotic. I've come back to you here. Look who is our under-23s manager. I didn't even register. Emil Heskey is our under-23s manager. Nothing can ever go wrong now. We've also, just so you know, brought in the lovely Emma Gimple as our physio. So she's coming as our head physio. I don't have an assistant manager at the moment. Tried to get Steve Farmer to follow me from Weymouth, but he just signed a new contract. So I am currently trying to get Sean Gregan, the former Preston man, and he managed Darlington briefly, I believe. He is in chats with me to come and take over as my assistant manager. Okay, so this is what we've gone with. We're going to try and stick with their 4-2-3-1. Let them get a bit more familiar with the 4-4-2, and if we need to change it that way. But to start off with, we're going to go with the 4-2-3-1. So at the moment, Jack Holland, who would normally play at the back, he's took a bit of a knock. He's got the INJ little tab on him, so I don't want to risk him. So Ben Chorley's come into the central defence. But this is the lineup for today's game. We've got Gregory, Sterling, Winter, Chorley and Kapia. Raymond and Moore in central midfield. Then supported the attacker, which is Eliford Iliu. Elford Iliu, so I say, not Eliford. Borg, Vos and Grub. Grub. So those are the players we've gone with for today's game against high-flying Tranmere. And also we need to remember to go to the old 3D highlights, but they have got some very decent players in their team. I mean, Norburn is a very good player, Wallace is decent, Tollett, they've got Alabi and Dunn as their front two, they've got Richie Sutton on the bench, they've Jason Norwood, I think it is, or James Norwood, I can't remember his first name. So they've got decent lads knocking around. We don't have an assistant manager, so we've got to do it all ourselves. Passionately, we're the underdogs, and that suits down to the ground. Let's go cause an upset. Nothing. Brilliant. So we are, we are flying by the seat of our own pantaloons today because, like I say, there is no assistant manager at all at the club at the moment to help me out in any way, shape or form. So we're just going to have to go with it, roll with it, and see what happens. But we're underway now. Little technical difficulty at the beginning there, but we are underway. We're playing in the red, for those of you who don't know, because we're away from home against the mighty Whites of Tranmere Rovers, who are 5th in the league, and you'd expect them to be doing a little bit better than that, but they've not had a great start to the season, I don't think, and they're kind of making a bit of a catch up now. Aliu tried to get it through there. It's quite a fast-paced game. Alabi's beat the offside. Brilliant stuff from Gregory there. That concerns me slightly that Alabi got through so easily. So we'll drop the defensive line back a bit and go to be more disciplined, just to try and keep us a little bit more shape conscious. Ben Chorley's been booked after 13 minutes. That doesn't bode well. We've had 2 players booked, they've had 1 booked. We've had another one booked. There's bookings all over the place, like Clinton's cards here. There's that many flying around. Go on. Go on, Iliu. Oh, what a hit. What an absolute thunderbolt from Alfred Iliu. Out of nothing. A goal kick from Gregory. Kapia just thinks, I'm sending this, and just pings it across. And then he uses his speed and strength to get past the defender and lashes it home, whipping round the net for 1-0 to Bromley. I am enjoying that very much. What a hit. You've got to be liking those finishes. Got to be. But we are so far... until that was poor from Vos. We are so far doing okay. They're in here though. Norbert, you've got to be, if you're a Tranmere fan, you've got to be fuming with him for that. He had a lot of time, it seemed to me, and he wasted it. Also, in terms of players, Bromley did have, we've moved up to 16th, it's just alerted me. We did have Roger Johnson in defence, but they'd sold him just before I came in January to Ebbsfleet on a free. I think he was on non-contract, so he's moved to Ebbsfleet now, who are in the playoff places. So all in all, that first half, I've been very enjoyable of that. Passionately. And please, votes, go and keep it up. They've all had a good response to that. I could do with these 3 guys chilling the beans a little bit. Is that in the analysis tab to tell them to? No, because I'm got an assistant manager, have I? Okay, that's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We will be bringing probably Ben Chorley off shortly, though. They're in. What a challenge. What a challenge. I don't know who that... don't mess it up, Sterling. You pillock. They're going to score from this, aren't they? No, well in. And then it's just absolutely hammered away for Davies to pick up. So we dealt with that relatively well, but it isn't over yet. The highlight is still ongoing. Get there. Well done, Kapia. That's it. No, Chorley, no. Thank God for that, right? Straight away from that, after seeing that ridiculousness, Alan Duncan come on for Chorley, and it really... I didn't realise how much we are lacking in central midfielders. We might have to scour the free transfers market See if we can't pick a couple of lads up on a free just to see us through to the end of the season. But here's Iliu, here's Grub. He seemed to struggle to control that ball a bit there. I do want to try and get George Porter involved, but here's Alabi. 1-1. The goalkeeper looked like he slipped there. That was poor defending, poor goalkeeping. And now 1-0 to the good. We've dropped back down to 19th with that goal going in as well. That's disappointing. That is very disappointing. Look, the goalkeeper just seems to slip before he even hits it. I don't know if that is a thing or if he just dived before he should have. I don't really know. This could be 2-1 now. We could be in for a bit of a torrid time. Cleared away. Let's see if going to standard will help us a little bit. Get there. Oh, he's let his man get it. Alabi, good save. And again with a good save. We need to get these boys to concentrate a little bit more if we can. Maybe we should drop down to the 4-4-2. That's an idea. That is an idea. Let's try it. It could backfire horribly, but it could go well. If we bring those back into them... No, that's not what I asked you to do, you absolute retarded game. Go back. Swap you there. Can you play there, maybe? Oh, I hate these tactic screens sometimes. It never does what you want it to. Right, you can't really play there, but it's tough because this guy's been booked and I don't want him on the field of play. Reseller Sani can come on. And can Grub play in the midfield? He can play in the central midfield. A bit better than what Vos can. So George Porter can come on as well. So a bit of a tactical reshuffle, but it should be all right. He says it should be all right. We seem to have calmed things a little bit. The game seemed to have just slowed down a little bit there. So I would be very happy with a point from this match. If we could get a point, I would be a happy boy. I'd feel it's very justified. We've moved up to 18th. We haven't done anything, but we've moved up to 18th. I like it. Let's just try for these last few moments going a little bit more direct in terms of our approach. Oh, no. Oh, what a save from Gregory to deny Hughes there. What a save that looked like. More trying to clear. Hughes, no, well in Grub, and it's pumped away. The goalkeeper's come out there. Oh, go on. Oh, did you see Aliu then just open up the traps to get hold of that, try and get hold of that ball? Here's Hughes though. Oh, that's a penalty, you idiot. You idiot, George Porter. And he scored. That is very, very harsh. We've dropped back down to 19th. That is ridiculously harsh. Damn it. God damn it. I was hoping we'd get away with a point today. But it's very, very obvious that it's not happening now. Well done for the chat. Oh, hang on a minute. Here's Aliu. Go on. Oh, he just couldn't. The ball to Alessandro was terrible. And that is the end of the game. Oh, what a shame that is. I think we did relatively well in that. I think we did relatively well. I can't fault your effort. Nobody expected us to win. That's good. That's good. That's a good positive reaction out of everybody. So I'm happy with that. Pleased with that. Oh man, I'm just gutted. Gutted that we threw that away at the very end there. Really gutted. But never mind. Never mind. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to do the second game because I do have to head out. I thought I'd have a bit longer than what I have, but just looking at the time now, I didn't realise that was the time. So I'm going to have to shoot off in a second, guys. But in terms of the league table, we are still in 19th. We started off life at Bromley with a few positives and some obvious areas for improvement. So at least we've got a bit a bit more of a better understanding of what we need to work with and where we need to work at. But all in all, it's not been a disaster on the opening day. We are playing against a team who are in the playoffs, expected to beat us. It was a bit of an uphill battle, but I think we put in a good shift. And some players, I liked Aaliyah. I liked the way how he really chased that ball down towards the end of that highlight. I really enjoyed that. But all in all, I'm not concerned, not overly concerned. But remember guys, leave a big thumbs up on this video. Episode 1 with club number 2 of our career already. Brilliant stuff. So guys, if you're new, remember to subscribe. But for now, I'm out of time. I've got to move into this house in Bromley and maybe tidy up a little bit. So yeah, I'll be back with the next episode. Will it be tomorrow or will it be Monday? Be Monday, I believe now. Yeah, whenever it comes out, it'll be here. Thanks for watching guys. Professional as ever. Bye bye.